Hello ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. So it's time to finally head past this checkpoint and past Eastern Windia. We've got an entire region ahead of us, but we're going to be backtracking pretty soon after we get past this. But before that, once we're through here, we'll be in the Eastern Lands. I don't think we'll have a problem with our passports, but we might have a problem with our companion, the runaway princess. Passport, please. Everything looks to be in order. Princess Nina? Excuse me, but who is this young lady? She's my daughter. Is there something wrong? Daughter? I mean, by daughter, you mean she's your child, right? Is there another meaning I don't know? Well, now that you mention it, I suppose she does take after her mother. Yes, indeed. Very attractive. Sorry to have bothered you. Please go on through. Gar, that shouldn't have worked. Why did that work? Phew, that was close. Thank you, Gar, for covering for me like that. I've heard that Lamar saved you several times, so I thought you might be necessary to get Lamar to use his power. Necessary? After all, if he isn't able to use his power, we're only wasting time, you know. Wasting... Huh. You mean you only use your powers because of me? Only to protect me? Well, that seems to be a pattern. If that's true, then I want to be stronger. I want to learn how to fight too. That way, you won't have to use your powers. You won't get into trouble for using them anymore, right? That's sweet of you, Nina. But it's okay. I mean, you gotta protect the people around you, right? Anyway, so first we want to head to a question mark location that is northeast of the checkpoint. So I'm going to have to find it. And this might be it. Let's go ahead and use me. If you take a look around, you will find many an interesting thing here. Supposedly. Including, but not limited to, that! Haha, you see it too. I know you saw it. So if we cut our way through here... Wonder if there's a way down. No? This reminded me a lot of Bunyan's cabin. So I thought you might be able to get through here. But if you go this way instead, get yourself down here, you will find... Mar hears the voice of the brood sealed in the chrism. You found the Thunder Gene! So we found Thunder. So we now have Fire, Frost, and Thunder, so the basic elements have been covered, I think. So that's everything there. But if you follow the beach... Not go into that town just yet. There should be... this. Just keep on going down the beach and you'll find this man here. The sea's art, a distant echo of my pale existence. Mine ancestors, they that birthed me, be the fish therein. I wouldst inquire of thee, dost thou hold the esteem the life thou hold'st in hand, feeling it snared on thy wicked barb? I think he's asking if we're good at fishing. Dost thou believe sport with fish to be the ultimate game? Yes? Thou wouldst be well given to calleth me revered and take after my ways. Revered and take after my ways. Thy journey will be made all the better if thou but doth remember all true to the sport. Okay. If you have attained the Rod Master title in fishing, which is actually pretty darn easy to get, you just have to fish out like 2 areas and you get it, you'll get this Master. At the moment, I'm not putting anyone directly under him because I'm happy with where everybody is for now. And yes, I know I haven't been optimizing my personal character stuff, but that's because I haven't really found the right Master, and any Master that I did get would probably lower my AP for a while. I didn't want that, but I also didn't want to lower my power. So my character is more well balanced, but not mastered. So maybe I'm not optimizing very well. Remember thee to forget not my ancestors. But that's okay. Anyway, that's one of our masters, and even though he didn't say it, his name is Giotto. I don't actually know what specific stats he gives, what specific skills. I will look that up later. But now, we have to go back, because there's another master we're going to get, and this one is a very important master. However, when I go find said master, I need to go to switch my characters around a bit. I also have some fishing I probably need to catch up on, because if you might have noticed, there was like 2 or 3 fishing spots that I didn't touch. Yeah, I'll probably do those in between episodes or something. In the meantime, the arena. Who could we be talking about here? I'll be with you in a minute. Alright, so we're here in front of the pub, and I believe at some point I might have mentioned that Fall here is a master. What? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Anyway, what do you want? You want me to teach you how to fight too? Yeah, sure. Huh? If you want to be my apprentice, you'll have to win about 30 or so fights without taking a rest, understand? Only tough guys need apply. See? Come back anytime. I'll be here. So, to get Fall as a master, you have to do exactly what he said. You have to be in 30 fights without resting. What he doesn't say is that you can run away from these fights. You don't have to actually fight in them. So I'm going to go all the way back to one of the first areas we've encountered in this game. Just over here to an area we might recognize. All the way to Cedar Woods. Now I'm going to go ahead and enter into fights, but run away from 30 of them. So I'll be back once that's done. Hey Fall, we ran from 30 battles. Are we tough enough yet? What? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Anyway, what do you want? Yes. You look like you've been working out, yeah? I like the looks of you. What do you say? I'll make you my apprentice. We'll get you toned up in no time. See, Pico is the best option here. Okay, Pico, you're my apprentice now. No. I will keep Gar with Bunyan, but if you want to make him a tank, put him with Fall, because Fall is mostly power and defense. Whereas Bunyan's more power. Anyway, at this point, you're going to want to make sure every single person is mastered up, because you have access to all the masters you'd have access to at this point. You have free roam, so you can go around and get whoever you want. That said, I do want to move on, but there's a little caveat. It appears that I forgot that I spent almost all my money trying to build up my weapons so that I could try and get Durandal. But I'm broke and I still didn't have enough. So, whoops. That's odd. There's a question mark here. Oh, right, you can cross the bridge that we saw in the cutscene. I forgot. if you want to go back to the checkpoint and get any items you might have missed, you can do that as well. However, I think it's time to move the story along, isn't it? To Rhapala, in the Rhapala region. What happy music. Welcome to Rhapala, home of the Porters Guild. Kitty. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Love kitties. Love kitties. Anyway, move on. I want to go east, right? So I thought I could hitch a ride on a boat here. But they told me I'd have to go around the volcano. There's a volcano? What's this place? This is the town square, I think. Either that or a fountain without any water. Hello, sailor. If you've business with the guild, they're over there. Over there. You're gonna have to be more specific? We take transport orders here. If you're looking for passage on the ship, you'll have to talk to Guildmaster Sinkar first. Guildmaster Sinkar, I've seen you somewhere before. I know. Didn't I meet you at the Contest of Champions? No, that was somebody else entirely, not me. Alright, so, when you go here to the equipment store, I want to make something very clear. Do not buy anything just yet. You want to make sure you at least have enough money for the moon sword and the breastplate. Don't get it yet. You don't need to. You can get it later. But I am going to want to upgrade a lot of folks' equipment. No, I won't. That's long spear. Yes, I'll want to equip that. Spike claws, finally a weapon for Pico there. So we'll want spike claws and long spears. That's so we're going to need a pretty significant amount of money, like 5,000-ish. That said, like I said, breastplate and moon sword. Remember that. Just not yet. So we want to find the inn, I believe. Because we need to find Sinkar, and I believe he's underneath the inn. Get me down. There's a lot of cats around here, but I suppose it's normal for all the rats. Alright, so where's this Sinkar fellow? Rum's the only drink that's fit for a sailor. Man, I love this smell. The good Master Sinkar is in charge of all the traffic coming and going in this area. Is that this gentleman here? Huh? You want to use the ship? My daughter's in charge of that. You'll have to talk to her about it. So once again, we're getting the runaround, but it appears he's in charge of the guild. And he spends a lot of his time in the pub, drinking. Yay. So we need to find the wharf. Because that is where the ship is, and probably where his daughter is. Okay, we have to talk to the French frog sailor. I can hear the sea calling me. Really, buddy. Boat hasn't come back. Heard it's 'cause the lighthouse don't work. The lighthouse? Oh, this is such bad news, isn't it? The shipyard's up this way. No ship there now, though. Ugh, this is gonna be a headache, isn't it? Shadow sure doesn't have it easy, what with the ship not coming back and Zig chasing after her all the time. What's a Zig? No, don't make the joke. I know you want to. That meme is almost as old as I am. Don't do it. Ooh, it looks like a machine here. Wonder what's up with the ship. When will it come back? Oh, hello. What situation have we stumbled upon here? I'm scared. Are you Shadis? Besides, Sinkar has already given Zig his seal of approval. That may be true, but as the person in charge of the guild finances... Don't you worry, Bade. Between Shadis and me, the guild will be in good hands. Alright, Shadis. Don't be shy, Shadis. We'll make a great team, you and me. So that's that. See you, maid. What have we stumbled upon? I'm so sorry about that. I'm Bade, the guild bookkeeper. How can I help you? We need to kind of get across. If you want to know about the ship, you'll need to talk to Miss Shadows there. People keep asking me about the ship. But the ship's not coming back. Understand? Oh, it gives me such a headache. Miss Shadows. Just because you're not feeling good doesn't mean you can act like that in front of customers. Not feeling good? Whose fault do you think that is, you doofus? You probably don't care if I get married to someone like Zig anyway, do you? Married? Zig? I'm so sorry. She seems a little upset right now. Anyway, as she said, the ship's not back yet, so we can't sell you a ride right now. There's gotta be something we can do. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, so here we can ask him a bunch of questions, like who's Shadis, who's Zig, what about Sinkar, and who's he, and what's the guild? Not terribly pertinent information, but we got time for some of it. She's the only daughter of the guildmaster, and she's been put in charge of the ship by him. Anything else I can tell you? Who's Zig? Zig is the best sailor around these parts. The guildmaster's pretty taken with him, and he's planning on marrying Stratus. Anything else I can tell you? Who has Sinkar? The guildmaster wants Stratus to follow in his footsteps, but it's hard for her to get the men to respect her being a woman and all. It looks like he wants her to marry her off soon. Anything else I can tell you? Wow, what sexist stupidity. I've been a friend of Chef since we were kids. Now I work as the guild bookkeeper. Anything else I can tell you? What's the guild? The guild controls all the shipping around here, as well as the sea lanes and the roads. Mostly we move machines around. No, that's pretty much it. I see. Well then, you'll have to talk to Shadis again after the ship has returned. After the ship is returned? But every single person has told us the ship isn't returning. Sorry about that back there. I was just a little frustrated. So many things happening at once. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ship now. If you're in a hurry, you could go ask my father if he'll let you use the road. Well, we are in a hurry, in a sense, I suppose. So let's go talk to our father. Hopefully we can get around this mess. Back to the pub. Thankfully we have Gar with us, so we have someone over the age of 21. What? You want to use the road instead of a ship? There's a problem with that too. You know that volcano Mount Zublo? It erupted a little while ago, and the lava's blocked off the road. So, if you want to go east, there's no choice. You'll have to wait until the ship comes back. I won't stop you if you want to go see the volcano, but you won't be able to get past it. Son of a gun. Oh, well, this is where everybody actually sleeps at the end. And we found a panacea, which will be useful. Out of the way. Well, I guess there's no choice. Maybe we could go to the volcano. So there's only one step left, and that's to leave town. Do 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 do. Sorry, I just like the music. You mean after we came all this way, there's no boat? We can't use the road either. I guess we're stuck here then. Maybe if we fix the lighthouse, the boat would be able to get there. Get here. I don't think the guild will let anyone near it, no matter how good they may be with machines. Well, then I guess we're stuck here. Nina, you see Mancy. Say, do you think Shadis likes Bade? What? Well, maybe she does, but what does that have to do with anything? And Bade's in love with Shadis, right? Okay, fine, but But he's too shy to tell her. I don't like where this is going, Nina. I know. I'll go talk to Bade and tell him when he needs to tell her. I mean, if he doesn't do anything, it's not fair to Shadis, right? Not fair to... I guess it will kill time. In the most annoying way possible. Why are we getting involved in other people's relationships? Nina, why? Well, thank you very much for watching. And I guess I'll see you next time when we probably try to set up Bade and Shadis. Oh, Nina.